Starting calisthenics. Choosing intensity. Intensity is the amount of resistance your muscles are working against during an exercise. In the gym, this is the weight you lift, but in calisthenics, it's the progression you use. If in regular push-ups you're pushing around 60% of your body weight, in knee push-ups you're only pushing about 40%. This means regular push-ups are more intense than knee push-ups because you're pushing a larger fraction of your body weight. Okay, but how do you choose the right intensity for you? Simple. If you can't do at least 5 reps with good form of a certain progression, it's too hard for you. But if you can do more than 30 reps, it's too easy for you. Of course, 4 or 31 reps will still stimulate muscle growth, but if you stray too far outside the 5 to 30 rep range, you will run into a few problems. Let's start with issues of training under 5 reps per set, of course, while also being close to failure. The first issue is that each set will be so fatiguing that you won't be able to do enough sets to stimulate maximum muscle growth. If you've ever done a 1 rep max deadlift, you know how physically and mentally draining that is. And how many of those could you realistically do? Maybe 5, which would only total 5 reps. Yes, your muscles will be stimulated, but if you do 3 sets of 5 reps instead, they'll be stimulated just as much while producing 2 to 3 times less fatigue. The second problem is a high risk of injury. Since an injury while working out is literally your body being unable to handle a weight, lifting very heavy weights is naturally more injurious. Of course, if you use good technique and properly warm up, the injury risk is still very low, but heavy lifting still increases it. Okay, but what's wrong with doing sets of over 30 reps? The first issue is that they're simply not intense enough to maximally stimulate muscle growth. This is pretty obvious. Just like you can't build big legs by walking, you won't build huge arms with big dumbbells. You need to lift relatively heavy weights to grow muscle. There's no way around this. The second issue is that it's hard to reach true failure because the burning feeling in your muscles becomes too uncomfortable. If you're doing sets over 30 reps, chances are that you'll stop because you can't handle the burn, not because you've actually hit failure. This is a problem for muscle growth, since training close to failure is crucial. We'll talk more about that in the next video, and if the burning sensation prevents you from getting there, then you need to increase the weight. This all means one thing: if you can do only 2 regular push-ups but 10 knee push-ups, then knee push-ups are the better choice for you, and vice versa. If you can do 35 knee push-ups, then they're too easy, and it's time to move on to regular push-ups. If this video is helpful, make sure to check out the previous videos in this mini-series, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be about relative effort. Peace!